What's up guys and welcome back. I'm Effin' Hate It and this is some more VR news. I know I have been slacking. I'm just a lazy creator. In this episode we're gonna go over some news on the Oculus Quest 3. Also we're gonna cover what's coming out in March this month because again I'm lazy and I should have recorded this in February. You know what? We won't discuss that. Roll the intro. Yes, we live in a fabricated world, yada yada, blah blah blah. So as you know, Oculus changed over to Meta. I still don't want to call them that. It just doesn't flow off the tongue. You know, hey Meta, have you tried your Meta today? Oh yeah, the Meta Quest 3. That's real fine and dandy. The Meta Quest 3. It doesn't roll off the tongue to me. It just sounds like shit. So I'm still calling it Oculus. I don't know who's with me on that. Eventually, I guess I may bend the knee. I don't know, probably not. So Quest 3 should be hitting the shelves in about 2023. We don't know if it's gonna be early on, in the middle, or afterwards, towards Christmas. Could be December 31st, 2023, we don't know. Given the improvements made by Quest 2 over its predecessor Quest 1, we'd expect Quest 3 to remain the standalone VR headset that it is, and also have customary improvements to the battery life, processing power, and resolution. Now the Quest 2 boasts a 50% sharper picture than its original one, which sets an impressive benchmark for the Quest 3 if it were to follow. The Quest 2 also upped the refresh rate to 90 Hz, which is over the Quest 1's default 72 Hz. It then again increased that figure to 120 Hz in 2021. So judging off of that, we would think that the Quest 3 should be dropping with a minimum of 120 Hz. Again, that will probably stomp out its battery life. That's why they need to be making improvements to it. Also, we have seen some rumors that the Quest 3 will have UOLED. UOLED is just an upgrade to regular OLED, in case you didn't know. It's a little more crisp, more vivid. As far as the cost of this, because I know a lot of people are like, what's it gonna cost? We don't really know, but if it's just gonna be following the Quest series, it should be a budget-friendly one. I mean, I would imagine. Don't come yell at me if it's not. If it's like $1,000. Sorry, I didn't know. But moving on from the Quest 3, the Quest Pro, I have been waiting for this. Again, they're supposed to be dropping it this year. I covered the Quest Pro very in depth. If you missed it, you can check it out right up there. While I'm telling you guys to do things, don't forget to hit like. It does help me boost through the algorithm. Now let's move on to the games. First one coming out in March is Lightboxer. This is a subscription-based boxing game. So we are running another VR fitness subscription, which is annoying as hell. I imagine if you purchase the game, you should get everything with it. But again, I'm not the developers or the ones pushing this price. You know, if you want this game to get into your pocket, feel free. But on the flip side of that, if you're paying a subscription to go to a gym, this can replace that. So consider this a virtual gym. So you can punch along to the songs of Bon Jovi, Lady Gaga, and much more as the app tracks the force and accuracy of your hits. This is going to cost roughly $18.99 a month, and there's a 7-day free trial if anybody is interested. Again, I'm solely against the whole subscription thing. I feel what they probably should do, and anybody who's doing subscription-based shit, is most likely create DLCs and then charge for those instead of trying to reach into your pocket monthly. Or up the initial price and make it cost $60 and just be done with it. But either way, if you're okay with subscription-based shit, there you go. Next one is Vox Machinae, or Machinae. This one is on Quest 2 and PCVR. After a long stint in early access, Vox Machinae is finally getting a full release that includes a Quest 2 version and a full single-player campaign alongside the staple multiplayer.
Of the Horizon security team.
Oh no.
You can jump into an immersive mech cockpit and travel to alien planets to do battles with other corporations, targeting specific parts to remove arms and deal maximum damage.
Maintain a good relationship with your team. I hope you understand that.
So get your ass into a mech suit and get to battling. Next one's gonna be Warhammer 40k Battle Sister. This is for Steam VR. This is Battle Sister's first showing on a non-Oculus platform, having first released on Quest years ago. In this first-person shooter, you will be taking the fight across the galaxy in a single-player campaign. At launch, they will bring in a co-op horde mode and more. I'm not sure what the "and more" is, but you know, that's all the info I got. Another one coming to the platform. I have played this many times. I never got around to making a video on it because honestly, the way I was going about it sucked. If you love making music, if you've messed around in Fruit Loops from PC, then this app is for you. Imagine making and mixing intricate shit in VR. This gets real in-depth pretty quickly. The user was actually thought about while they were making the controls to this. And I strongly recommend this. If you are a music lover, you like mixing stuff, this app seriously is for you. One coming from Pancake to VR, Hitchhiker. Hitchhiker is a story-driven game where you will be traveling along the highway with different characters trying to piece together your past. New motion control support features in this short, sharp, story-driven experience.
You must help her.
Who? The woman in the photo? I know her. I just saw her.
It's a trap, Copernicus.
Jump in and help this guy figure out what the hell happened to him. March 10th, Nock is coming. Now picture Rocket League. Now add bows. This is a unique take on VR sports. As far as the graphics go, this does remind me a little bit of a watered down arcade. If you remember that game, I've played it quite a bit. But it has that retro feel to it. But again, you gotta knock the ball into the net with a bow and arrow. This is not for me. I cannot play with a bow and arrow. We've seen my work in Larcenauts as Imperia. Next one is a pretty big one. The developer of Against in Stride is back. So Joyway is back with a big PCVR adventure for you. Outlier is a first-person shooter with a roguelite action, sending players to an alien planet where they'll fight hordes of deadly inhabitants. This is in early access right now, but expect a full launch with a Quest version as well. Next one is Tale of the Onogoro. The developer of The Last Labyrinth is back with another adventure. Join forces with the Japanese High Priestess and take on mythical monsters. Now they're stating that this is a puzzler slash action adventure. So if you want to go, you know, all John Wick on somebody while you're trying to play with a Rubik's Cube, I guess that one's for you. This is an update to an existing game, which is a very popular, probably the only BR for Oculus Quest 2 at least. The only BR that you should own at least. The only BR out there. I can't really say the only BR. There are some PCVR battle royales out there, but Population 1 is getting a full new map. Yes, you heard that right. This is the Population 1 Metropolis map. From the looks, this is a cyberpunk theme, which is awesome. Bright, vivid colors. I wish I had more on this, but that is it. That is all I got. I want to see gameplay. I want to see what this looks like. I'm gonna drop in and get murdered ASAP as soon as it drops. But, you know, my love for Population 1 is a love-hate one. I hate getting in there and getting destroyed, but I love jumping in there and playing, so. Next one is from the job simulator developer, Cosmonious High.
That's a neat party trick.
In Cosmonious High, you enroll in a special high school only to discover you have supernatural abilities. Use powers like shooting water out of your hands or drawing crystals in midair to solve challenges and make friends with other students.
You found my ID! Amazing! Pile of ghouls. Classic.
You're already the coolest kid in school!
Well, there you go. If that's your thing, jump on in it. Next one is Transformers Beyond Reality. This one sounds pretty damn interesting. So from the looks of the trailer, it looks like you're gonna be in a mech suit and you're gonna be running around destroying everything you see. This was gonna be for PlayStation VR and PC VR. An on-rails shooter starring everyone's favorite robots in disguise. You won't take on a role of an Autobot yourself, but you will befriend them and take the fight to the Decepticons with them on your side.
The Ultrawings pilot.
Now, after a fantastic launch on Quest last month, the PCVR version of Ultrawings 2 is expected to release at some point in March. Now, expect the same massive game filled with loads of different challenges, only improved with better visuals. If you made it this far and you haven't smashed a like, shame on you. Don't forget to smash your like. Also, if you made it this far and you're not subscribed, shame on you. Actually, I can't really say that. I don't do news way too often. But I hope this video is giving you some information on what's going to be happening in March and also this year as far as hardware goes. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out till then.